college and working at this farm where I was volunteering, I just knew that I loved it. Loved working there and loved being around people producing fresh food that we ate. I grow vegetables. I grow a little bit of a lot of things. I focus a lot on tomatoes, heirloom tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, large fruited tomatoes, plums and baby heirlooms, all kinds of things. Running a farm is incredibly hard work, especially this kind of small operation. You are the farmer, you are the harvester, you are the processor, you are the packer, you are the delivery person, and then you're also supposed to be the bookkeeper and the accountant and the marketer and all those other things. The first year of the farm, I can't even remember how we kept track, and I think we pretty much did not keep track of our finances. Our focus was very much on just growing the food and getting it to the people who'd signed up and given us money ahead of time to get boxes. And we were happy that we were able to do that, and we thought that was somehow proof of a financial success. But getting through the winter right after that season showed us that it was not. After a second season, I realized that in order to keep going, I found that if I didn't figure out how to organize and track the numbers, that I wasn't going to be able to do it for very many more years.
I am a consultant under the eponymous Julia Shank's Food Consulting, and I do work with the Carrot Project and the Massachusetts Department of Agricultural Resources. When I first started working with Laura, she was just having a hard time getting a handle on her debt. You know, she had a couple of bad years and, used her credit card to finance and fell behind on a couple of payments. So our initial goal was to just help her get a handle on the debt and come up with a plan to pay down her bills.
Every season when the farm starts up, you have to buy seed, you have to buy propane to heat the greenhouses, you have to buy Sharpies, you have to buy everything. And we had a lot of expenses and we didn't have a great way to pay for things besides personal credit cards that we both had. Working with Julia strengthened my understanding immensely of financial statements. I have learned how to write a cash flow plan, and I've learned how to create a budget that makes the cash flow plan happen and check at different key points during the season while it's all happening and see where I am with it.
I think what was really most empowering is that Laura really saw the benefit of the numbers, that when we put together her cash plan, she could really see the impact of her decisions on her net cash flow and what she would have in the bank.
A lot of people just don't think of farming as a small business, and it really truly is, and it has to be. Both for the people who want to live the life of farming and for people who want to be able to eat food that's produced right in their communities on a small scale like this.
What's really great about Laura now, especially, is that she's so familiar with her numbers and she really has an analytic mind. And she's really demonstrated over the last couple of years how she has a strong business acumen and she's really paying attention. So that's going to make her a really strong candidate for a loan, along with the fact that she has good financials put together now, so she can really put together a solid cash flow plan that a banker is going to want to look at.
Laura came to us really prepared, having taken the beginning farmer courses. She had a business plan as well as detailed information about what the operating loan funds were going to be used for. Laura has grown her business in the past 2 years. She's made some changes and she's been able to increase her profit margin. Just having an annual payment when she has cash flow available has been really helpful for her, as opposed to having monthly payments, and she's reduced her interest expense greatly over the last couple of years.
To any small farmer just starting out, I would say to take the time and make sure you have a somewhat coherent marketing plan for whatever you're planning to grow. And just to recognize that the business part of the business is significant.
I end up taking great pride and care with my clients and helping them succeed. So, I end up building a friendship and a relationship because you need to develop the trust that, I'm here to help you.
Farming is incredibly hard work, and running a small farm operation is never going to be an easy job. And there are a tremendous number of things out of our control every day, but finances don't have to be one of those things. And taking the courses that I took and working with Julia and Katie at the FSA has helped me to take control of my financial destiny in terms of farming, and that's now something that I lose a lot less sleep over than I used to.